Hey guys, so after my last video analyzing the different elements of the secret basement in the Agreste house from the Gorizilla episode, you guys have been giving me some interesting theories in the comments. So in this video, I'm going to talk about some of the theories I saw in the first video. If you haven't seen it, link is below. So first of all, I'm going to touch on something from my first video, the tree theory. I didn't put this in the first video, but I thought to myself, what if that tree is actually a butterfly habitat? So that's where Hawkmoth would get his butterflies. So I'm pretty sure you guys know where butterflies come from. It's way overdone, so I don't need to go over it. But I had to check where this process could be done. It looks like the tree could be a butterfly habitat. Like theoretically, I'm not a butterfly expert, and I'm not too sure, so maybe somebody in the comments can confirm it. But butterflies can apparently roost in trees and are very specific as to which plant it will put its egg on. So maybe this is a butterfly breeding ground. Or maybe at least this is where his butterflies come from. I don't know, but this might be important in the future. Alright, moving on. So the first thing we're going to look at from the comments are the sounds that I completely missed in my first episode analysis. If you haven't already heard it, listen specifically at the end of this clip. So there are two notable noises. There's a banging and a beeping. Let's start with the beeping. I see comments saying it sounds like a deactivating Miraculous. Let's compare the beeping from Ladybug's earrings countdown compared to the sound we hear in Gorizilla. We can also compare this sound to the other deactivating Miraculous we've seen in the show.
Like us two.
Uh-oh, you see that? Time to split. See you soon, Cat.
The deactivation process sounds more of a pulsing sound, whereas the one from Gorizilla only beeps once. Since Renard Rouge and Cat Noir both have the same Miraculous deactivation sound as Ladybug, we can assume that this is the case for all of the Miraculous holders, and the sound that we heard at the end of Gorizilla is not in fact a Miraculous deactivating. However, the sound is very similar. Coincidence? On to the banging sound. Someone had the idea in the comments that it might be footsteps. While this could be a possibility, I'm inclined to say that it isn't. The sound is more consistent with someone hitting a surface than footsteps. It also sounds very closed in, as if the banging was done on the other side of a wall from where we are presently, either outside of where we are or in an enclosed space. I'll get back to the banging later, but let's move on to another thing someone has pointed out, the butterfly-shaped window thing. The same one is in Hawkmoth's attic. I didn't even notice. I already mentioned in the last video how the house shares the same motifs and this cements it. So if Hawkmoth knows about the attic, I think, and this is conjecture, I think he does know about the basement. My opinion. Because on the other hand, if Gabriel does not know about his secret basement, then it doesn't look like he's the real mastermind behind the house. Think about it. Both the basement and the attic have the same big butterfly symbols. If Hawkmoth knew about this house inside and out and knows about the attic, why wouldn't he know about the basement? On the other hand, if Gabriel doesn't know about the basement, it could suggest that he found the attic after the fact, after he got the house. So he basically took what was already there to become a villain, meaning that there might be another villain, a behind-the-scenes villain. Someone that we haven't already seen yet. I just went on a mini tangent there, but now let's get back to what everybody has been waiting for. The supposed coffin at the end of the room. I don't know if there's any actual proof that it is a coffin, but people are saying that Emilie, Gabriel's wife, is in the coffin, and Hawkmoth wants to free her by using Ladybug and Cat Noir's Miraculous. I've had several different physical states suggested to me in the comments by you guys, and I think there is merit to this coffin theory because of the sounds. It sounds like someone is banging in a closed space, which makes it possible that someone is trapped. However, if it is Mrs. Agreste banging, then that eliminates a lot of the theories and makes her very much alive and conscious. How else would she be able to try and call for help? So is Mrs. Agreste trying to escape from the basement, or someone trying to break in? This just got a whole lot more Hello Neighbor. So here's one theory. If we were to try to fit all the elements together, could the beeping sound be a countdown? A Miraculous related countdown? A countdown to Emilie's fate, perhaps? Is that why Hawkmoth is so desperate that he would akumatize children to get what he wants? The beeping sound does sound like it is related to the miraculous, and if it isn't a miraculous deactivation, then maybe it is a countdown to her fate, so maybe she is going to die if she doesn't get out. Maybe that's why she is stuck in the basement. Is he trying to use Ladybug and Cat Noir's miraculous so that he can free her? Gabriel's keeping secrets from us and Adrian. Is this why he is so desperate? That's what you guys seem to think. I won't bore all of you for too long, but thank you so much for the recent positive feedback on my videos. I couldn't have done this video without you guys. I'm open to video suggestions and content you'd like to see if you write it down in the comments below. I also want to let you guys know that I speak French, so if there's anything you guys are curious about the French version of the show, be my guest and I will see you all in my next video.